All right. Hey there, Ayro. So let's look at this. Tracer, Emre, and Cassidy. In your submission, you said you want me to look at your positioning and your macro and micro. So positioning, you said you've been trying to pick up hit scan again. Since Genji's not so good right now. You don't want to be a Tracer one trick. You've been struggling playing hit scan effectively. Damage output is always low. And you think you're not approaching it correctly. Okay, so we can look at that. See macro and micro, still adjusting to the tempo of Grandmaster. Wondering if there's any essential micro decisions I'm missing. Like some guidance on if there's any macro decisions you're missing as well. Okay. All right, I got it. Let's get into it. So I assume we're going Symmetra just to TP everyone out, get them to the point a little bit faster. Okay, standard. Who are we swapping to? Tracer? Okay, cool. Alright, so yeah, I mean, you got a couple of options here given the enemy team comp, so let's see what you do. Very good, very good. I would have blink melee'd that. You absolutely could have blink melee'd this dude. Right? There's no one else here. Right? Like right here, we just blink. You could literally just blink forward and then boom, melee, she's out, right? So we missed this opportunity. That would be a micro, okay? Yeah. And I'm not sure. I'd be curious to know. I mean, obviously, we're not in a live session, right? This would be a great chance to have that dialogue, but I'd be curious to understand why you didn't go for that. Because it seems so obvious. Like, there's no one supporting her. Everyone was in the room. The only person that was there, I think, was Zarya, maybe. You know, if she throws a bubble on her, I mean, whatever, right? But, yeah. I'd be curious to know what your thought process was there. Good. Very, very good. Good follow-up. Good follow-up. Yeah. Good. Good. Yeah. We go get some pressure on this Zarya. Follow up with our on-run.
You will be renewed.
Uh-oh. Yeah, good job. What's our team doing? Where's our engagement? Yeah. I don't know that I agree with this, right? Like, we kind of just like leave. I don't understand the leaving here. And then you get tagged with an arrow. Oh man. Good luck. But yeah, I don't know that I would have left this, man. Like, you're already here. I know they have a Hanzo, so maybe you're thinking that he's got arrow on you and they know where you are. But even if that's the case, your team already owns this right here. I think I would hold this, man. You would definitely be able to hear Hanzo getting closer to you. Or really any of these people getting closer to you. So I think you stay here and we shoot on this this Zarya and then we see what happens. I don't know that I would have left. Maybe somebody else would disagree with me, but yeah, I think we go Kiri here. Yeah, good. I think we stay. I think we stay on the Zarya now. Kiri just left, right? We stay on Zarya. Like, Onron pulled the entire team back. I think you just stay here. I mean, maybe you get the kill, maybe you don't, but you definitely pull cooldowns out of her. And then you going, like, into 4 people with no cooldowns, right? I mean, you've got recall, right? But, like, you've got one blink that's about to come up. Like, if you don't get headshot here, I'm going to be surprised. Okay, good. Good. I'm glad you left that, because, yeah, no, I don't agree with doing that. Yeah, this is good. I don't like this decision of blinking into everyone's line of sight. Like, we were fine where we were. Right? Like, we're fine here. Like, you're right on top of the Kiri, you're right on top of the Juno. You can't get hit by Ashe unless she dynamites. I think this is fine. It's okay. Like you're chasing the shots here, but like, do you see how like from right here you'd have been able to do it anyway? So like if I just sit here, where you come in, like right here, boom, 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 boom. Like I can still track this. I can still track that. So I don't know that I agree with that. And I'm being very nitpicky because you asked me to be nitpicky. So. Yeah. Yep. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, we have pole spawn. We just set up. Wait for the team to come back. Now the thing is, do you go for... This is gonna be hard, right? Because like, if you can get this stick, without... Oh, never mind. It doesn't matter. Yeah, that was just unlucky. I was gonna say if you can be in a position to force carry Suzu, man, or when your team forces it to then hit it, that would be great. Otherwise, you could force it so that you guys could grab without a Suzu. Well, hopefully that makes sense, right? So like, it's the strategy aspect, right? So like, let's say your team was going in and they didn't get picked. Well, then maybe what we do is we go ahead and pole spawn because we know it's going to force Suzu, right? And if we force Suzu at the right time, then they have nothing for our grav. Or you could just hold it, wait for grav, wait for the Suzu to force, and then stick, right? We could do that too. So, yeah. It's going to be interesting to see what you do here, but... And as I speak, I didn't realize you had already thrown it. So never mind. It's fine. You should get this kill though. Yeah, go in. Yep, good. Yeah. Very good. Alright, let's skip forward here. They shouldn't touch this. Yeah. This should... you guys are just going to clean them up. That's fine. We should... Yeah, full in on her. When you have cooldowns, of course. Yeah, you went a little bit premature there, right? You didn't have blinks to fight that, so there's no point in pushing into that. Not unless your whole team was pushing in there, man. I wouldn't have pushed that. Not with like one blink. Even now, I wouldn't... I'd be very careful about how I approach this. Because you do not have recall, right? So if you get in a bad spot, you are screwed if you don't have blinks. Yeah, you just die here. And that's just because of the aggression. And she was holding this angle. We didn't realize she was over here. We get headshot. We don't have recall. We don't have blinks. You die. Right? So, yeah, your team kind of threw this right here. That's unlucky. You guys got a little bit greedy. Alright, so we still have pulse bomb, right? We still have grav. So again, that thing that I said earlier, like that strategy aspect of it, you know, what are you going to do, right? You know, if they didn't have a Kiriko, it would make it a lot easier. But because they do have a Kiriko, do we want to try to get a kill and potentially hit or force the Suzu on it, which then potentially frees up the Zarya grav? Or do we want to hold the pulse bomb, let the grav go out, and then inevitably the Suzu will happen, and then we could pulse bomb, so... Oh no. We still got it though, yeah. Remember, we're a little bit... Okay, good. I was gonna say we're a little bit early on the recall if you engage. But you had it back up as soon as you needed it, so that's fine. Yeah, so I think you misunderstood or missed just completely how the deaths occurred and like the respawn timer there, right? Because you could have been in position to jump on this, which would have been great because they're not back yet. I mean, they're coming back now, but at the time this was happening and they were pushing in, they weren't here yet. So we could have potentially hit them in the back before these guys came in, at least for a few seconds. Yeah, we just leave, that's fine. On the bright side, they're off Hanzo, so that makes your life easier, right? Yeah, I would definitely go help. Yep. So we just play the matchup wrong, man. Like, we don't want to be like right up in his face where he's just going to track us and we die. Yeah, we needed to start moving. When you heard the first shot, I would have started moving. So right there, you can see he just teleported over. Right? Right there, you hear a shot. Okay? Yeah, I would have just gone over because she's going to get pushed, man. Like, I mean, she was going to get pushed even without this. I think it was dynamite from Ash, I think. Yeah. So like even without the dynamite from Ash, she's going to get pushed. Like, he's teleporting over there. He obviously knows she's there. I would have definitely gone. Start making your way over. You know, by the time he starts to engage here, she's cryoed. You know, you're blinking through, you're fighting. You know, if you can get his back to her, that's great. You know, and then we can kind of blink around, do our tracer tech, all that stuff. So I think you just did it a little bit late, and then we just force everything we have basically here. And then what are you going to do? Like, at this point, there's like, you don't have the advantage here, dude. Right? So. And we just play it wrong. Okay, so we're on cast now, I'm assuming, for the Reaper? Or maybe you just feel like you're not doing enough on tracing? I don't know. Minor detail here. Okay. These two shots that you missed, you probably could have just stood still, dude. No one was like on top of you aiming until like after that second-ish shot. Might have made the mechanics a little bit easier to hit. But. Oh no. Oh, dude. You pulled your, like, you sabotaged yourself, like, right into the grab. Good. I think this was fine. Like, the target priority here was fine, but you push like right up basically on top of Zarya, and as soon as she notices you, you're screwed. Right? So maybe a little bit out of position here, but they also have like ults ready to pound you guys. So, I mean, I don't know. You guys like had nothing to counter that. So, we probably needed you to be paying attention for that as you come in, right? Like, that's just the game sense part of it.
Maybe a different angle.
That you're gonna have to more than likely be looking for that Reaper. All right, so we go over to Emre again, man. If we were in a live session, I'd be able to ask questions, because there is a lot of nuance to this, especially at the higher ranks, with the way people play and what they're thinking. So, given Emre doesn't have CC, he doesn't have mobility like Tracer, right? He does have his sustain, but depending on how you use it, that's going to do nothing for you. So I'm curious, why are we going Emre here? What was the decision process? And I need to go Emre because I see this and I'm saying, okay, in your brain, you're like, I need to do more pressure. I need to do more damage, right? Like, okay, so I definitely think you are capable of a faster TTK on Cassidy than you are on Emre, but with Emre you have better range, right? Like your fall off isn't going to be that bad. So plus you have grenades, so maybe that's what you're thinking. Yeah, we're on the angle, but we're rotating late. Like the fight's already happened. Like you doing this long rotation is bad. Oh, we missed the grenade. Good. Yep. I don't think you should have dropped here, dude. I don't even know why you did drop. Your tank was on point. Like you can see Zarya's on point. You're already here on the high ground. Just keep anyone from being able to be here. Like imagine if you would have stayed here. You probably finished this off, dude. Why did we leave? Like when you have positional advantage, I need you to keep it. Okay. Okay. So I can't remember who said this. I heard this like forever ago. All right. But I need you to play for the position. All right. Like play for the space that you have. I think you're missing that. We're giving up the position we have, which was good. Everything that you're about to do, we could have killed this. We know that she's here. Hopefully you're still tracking that, right? So maybe we grenade that side. Reaper, you don't know this, but Reaper's pushing here. We would be perfectly suited to engage that. And you could just swap sides and fight this. I don't understand pushing point here. And I'm not going to buy, like in Grandmaster, I am not going to buy like I didn't think anybody was going to touch. Because you can see through the floor that your Zarya is on point. Right? So when you have a position of advantage, I need you to hold it. And not just leave it for no reason. Yeah, because like this Ashe, this Juno coming in and doing this Juno ult, presumably you could have stopped all of that. Just kill her right here when she went out in the open to go track her Zarya.
They're on the objective. Push them out.
I'll adapt. I always do.
Redux. Lost.
Hey there.
Next flashpoint. Junkyard.
New point. Let's take it.
Yeah. I would have grabbed the health pack and get that burn from Ashe to stop immediately so she's not getting ult charge from it. Go for it. Go for it. Yeah. Uh-huh. Let me roll that back real quick. Okay, I was pretty certain that I saw him here, and I was like, did I really see him, or did I see him through the wall? Right? So I was right. I did see him. Yeah. I mean, I get what you're trying to do here, right? If she's stuck in the grab, she's got bubbles, she's gonna get Suzu, she's gonna get all of the resources, man. I would have absolutely gone after that. If anything, you force Wraith and then he's out, right? But I would have gone for that. Just a little bit sooner. I don't think you realized he was there until like halfway through your engagement, but all right, so we're back on Tracer. Again, just like what couldn't we do on Emre that we can do on Tracer now? That's going through your brain. I need to play Tracer because I'll be able to do A easier than being on the other one, right? Okay. Yep, this is all fine. Fine. Good. Good. Yeah, so the only thing I would, and you could argue whether this is right or wrong, the only thing I would have done different than you was I would have pursued the Reaper as you chased him out because he was ignoring you. So here, right? Like he's completely ignoring you, not looking at you at all, and he just wraithed, right? So we should be able to secure that kill unless a bubble comes in for him. And maybe, I don't know, maybe that's why you turn here, because you see the bubble. But I mean, we break this bubble, he dies. So and then you guys are kind of even, right? Like, 1 for 1, granted your support is a little bit more valuable, but, yeah, I don't know. He wouldn't be able to ult on you, that's for sure. So I would have played that slightly different, but I'm sure a better player than me or you could argue, you know, whether that's right or wrong. Die. We're way too late. We're way too late rotating to this, man. Yeah. So like they already have their position set up, right? And you're like deep back here, but their position is set up by your spawn. So as soon as your team respawns, they're basically in the fight. Okay? They need you here then, not later. Not saying you would have been able to do anything about the Reaper. Potentially we scout him out though. We could ping him, we could shoot him, we could pressure him, we force him to wraith out. He doesn't get to do that ult. Because we're in a position to scout it and see it and push it out, right? But, you know, I'm not saying you would have done anything to stop it either. But at least you would have been here active instead of flanking. So I think your rotation here is just like you read the room a little late with like where you need to be. And I think you're just not realizing that like they're basically at your spawn. Okay. Oh, is this the end of the match? Oh, wow, that was the end of the match. Okay. Yeah, I paused it so many times. I lost track of the percentage. Yeah, I think... Man, I think there were a couple of times where you were in the right place. It was just either you gave it up or you mistimed what you could do there versus what you did do there, right? So maybe a little bit of the timing, maybe a little bit of, you know, kind of just like reading the room and like fighting for the position, right? Like you don't necessarily need to fight for the kills and fight for the team fight. I need you to hold the space, right? Because if you hold that space and they can never push into it, then that enemy team is at a disadvantage. because then they can only collapse down. They can't widen. They have to collapse. Or commit everyone on you, right? Like if they commit like bunch of people on you, well then okay, either get out or you die. You last as long as you can until you die, and buy your team that numbers advantage on the other side, right? So yeah, I think it's a little bit of those two things. I wouldn't say you did anything ridiculously egregious. I just think that, you know, a little bit of the timing and a little bit of the positional advantage just escaped your brain. Now, with that said, you and me are basically the same rank at this point. So, you know, I'm sure I'm missing stuff that, you know, somebody much better than you and I would see. So you might have reached the end of my relevance in providing you feedback, but yeah, that's my feedback, man. And hopefully it's helpful for you. If you do have any questions, let me know. As always, otherwise, good luck in your games, buddy. Have fun. Take care.